My phone just
Well,
died. Can't really freaking check stuff on my phone.
I'm trying to get on right now.
Man.
Trying to see if we're live yet. That's our last live. Let me see. Yeah, we're on, bud. What's up, junkies? How you doing?
What's going on, everybody? You guys watching the game? Finally got some freaking runs, huh?
Yeah, 9-4. About time, man. This offense. We're actually going to get on and talk about the Cubs and how much they've been sucking, but they're actually winning right now.
Yeah, I was at the restaurant for the first 5 innings, and they went up 3-0, and then all of a sudden, I literally look down, eat my
Four to
tacos,
four.
and look up, and it's like 3-3. I was like, "What? What the? What happened?" And then I look down, and I see it's 4-3, and I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah,
So it's crazy. And then they tied solo home run. It was 4-4. So
that's what
then,
I saw. I looked down because I was doing some other stuff, and it was 4-4. I'm like, what the hell?
and then on my drive home here, and then oh, excuse me, on my drive home here and getting things, just in the garage and stuff like that. I look at the score and it's 9-4. I'm like, oh my goodness, finally.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they need a win so bad. They lost 10 in a row?
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, I wish Council would just like go beat the shit out of the Gatorade cooler and like show some emotion and get the players like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
But he has a way about him. I'm not going to question him. It's a long season, and there's a lot of ups and downs. And I guess they're a very streaky team, as you can see. 2 10-game winning streaks. It's 10-4 now, so they're hitting today. But their pitching's the problem with a ton of injuries. I get it, but they haven't been hitting at all, which is the most
No, not
concerning.
at all. I mean, what in the last 10 games that they've lost, I think they've scored a total of 12 runs. Am I mistaken?
It's low. I don't know the exact number, but I just
So,
know it's low. And
and a run a game, just about, basically.
yeah,
So,
yeah, and they're too good for that.
no, 100%. They've got way too much
Um,
on their in their starting rotate in their starting lineup that can go yard, can get on base. Like I saw the
yeah,
Nico Horner uh, RBI that made it 3-0, and I was like, wow, that's good. And then I saw the Pete Crow hit that should have, if it was like another 4 inches, 5 inches higher, it would have been a home run, but he hit the
yeah,
wall. So it's they've got. I mean, this team's got so much potential, so much as far as like offense potential, but it's crazy.
yeah.
Pitching,
The pitching is, they got to ride the wave, but the offense is the one that should have been carrying the team.
yeah,
There's no reason to lose 10 games in a row like that the way they did and have such a slump hitting.
yeah,
And that's why I wish there was some emotion showing with somebody. I mean, Arms or Pete Crow Armstrong's very emotional, but he's still young. I would like to see someone else like we're not in a clubhouse, but you just see them walk back to the dugout after a loss and you don't really see any emotion going on with the team. I know nobody likes to lose, but you would like that to be showing, that this
no,
sucks.
I get it.
But
Percent.
I heard Scooble's the top trade target for the Cubs. and I think they need to make a move.
Well,
Whether it's
a lot of people are saying that we're going to be sellers instead of buyers, which I think is stupid.
I don't believe that. I don't
No.
believe that. The only people I could maybe see is maybe Hap. I don't know. Shaw,
Well, he's hurt,
possibly.
so
I don't. I
they
don't see
brought up.
us being sellers. That would mean that just wouldn't. That doesn't make sense. It's a long season, and they're not that far out. I mean, they still have a decent record. They just need to
They
start winning.
they got a lefty today.
Yeah, I saw that. Or
Yeah,
Jeff sent me something on that. Um, Aaron Bummer.
yeah.
He. I don't know much about him.
Signed a what? He signed a minor league deal. Well, I mean that's where they all basically go is get a couple games under the belt, and then
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know a lot about him. I'm trying to find out more. Let's see. You just wonder why there's so many teams that need pitching right now. So just kind of wonder why he got let go or dropped.
I mean I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Like, some players work out for some teams, and some players don't. You know what I mean? And it's like he may have had a crappy start. I don't even was he playing anywhere?
Braves. I mean, the Braves have a really good team too, so maybe they didn't have room for him. He 1-1, 15 innings pitched was not a lot. 7.63 ERA. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
So he was struggling with command, it looked like. So they probably didn't have any need for him. But maybe the Cubs think they can tweak him. The Cubs need arms.
Yeah. Yeah, no, 100%.
Um,
I
yo,
think I I think there'll be some sort of trade value for either Shaw or
Shaw
Hap.
for sure.
Yeah,
Shaw or Hap. I could see them moving on from Hap. I mean,
but
Suzuki only has 1 year left, I think, too.
yeah,
I mean,
but they need to get something in return. They can't just let them go. Let them go for
what's up,
peanuts.
Lisa?
Hi, Lisa.
I I think I think Shaw would be of more interest to a team that's
Young,
selling because he's young.
younger. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Third
I mean,
baseman. So
Hap's been around a while. I don't know if that would necessarily be a good pickup for a team that's possibly in rebuild mode. So I could see Shaw being a piece. Maybe that's why they moved up Ramirez to show teams what he could do. Um, Alcantara, I hope they don't trade him. I don't know. Um,
well, he's the number 2 prospect in the league, right?
well, he's doing well, but I don't know where. I mean, if they trade Hap, maybe they put him in left field. I don't know.
Potentially. But isn't
So
he a fielder?
he's a center fielder, but PCA's there.
Yeah,
So you got to find a home for him if you want to keep him. PCA isn't going anywhere. He just signed a 6-year deal.
yeah.
I'm going to be positive about the Cubs and say that this is a blip, but they need pitching and they need. Um, I think they should go after Scooble if they have any opportunity to get him. What's up, Matt? Because they need a change. They need to switch it up. I don't know if Steele's on anywhere close to coming back. Boyd's kind of coming or pitching off the bump, but I don't see anyone else coming and saving the day
I
for
don't
this pitching
have
staff.
feel since. what was it, a month and a half ago, where they shut him down again for a month.
Yeah. So that,
So
I mean, I obviously if he came back, I think he's going to be done for the year. He wouldn't even be back till August at that point,
yeah,
which kind of sucks. And you don't even know what you're getting at that point. But we need help now. We need a stopper. We need a guy that can come into the game when they have these losing streaks and just shut down the opponent and get the team a win. And right now we don't have that.
I heard rumblings about maybe getting Chapman again. I don't know if you saw any of that.
There's always been kind of rumors about Chapman coming back to the Cubs, but I don't think they're anything more than rumors right now. I mean, the guy's what, 40 years old? I don't know how old he is now, but
He's still pitching 100 miles an hour.
he's pitching great. I'm not knocking him at all, but we have other, well, yeah, we do need bullpen help. So
Yeah.
I don't know. We need a lot of pitching. I mean, if you could get him on a cheap, maybe.
Well, I mean, possibly.
Yeah. But um hopefully today starts with a win. Hopefully they don't freaking blow it because there's 2 on now with 0 outs. But yeah, their pitching's getting killed. If I'm a Cubs batter and I have these pitchers going to the mound and we fall behind 2-3-0 early on, it's got to be disheartening game after game after game, right? But someone's
Well,
got to fucking step up.
at that point, like now you're stepping to the plate with a different mindset of like, now do I try to get on base? Do I try to,
You're pressing.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it's harder. It's just, I think that, and like I said this earlier, like we have enough firepower offensively to win us games. It's just getting us out of a jam, getting us out of a, man on first and second with 1 out. And who do you go to help you out in that situation? We've got nobody.
I just think the people, like whoever comes up, I mean, they've been getting runners in scoring position, but whoever comes up, they don't have to feel like they have to win the game in one swing. They just need to keep moving the
Yeah.
bases. They don't have to hit a grand slam or a home run every at bat. They just need to get timely hits, and they don't need to swing at everything. A walk's okay, you know.
Yeah. Flashbacks of Javi Baez.
Yeah,
I loved him, man. I loved his defense, man. But then just,
he was fun for a while.
yeah. I still go back to that one.
Chapman is 38 years old.
Who?
Chapman is 38 years old, Lisa said.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you only make that move if you think you're going to go to a World Series or
Yeah.
deep in a playoff run. That's the only way you make that move like they did in 2016, 10 years ago. That's crazy, but they need to make a move. But they got to start winning, and tonight's a good night to win, and hopefully they can get some pitching help back.
We got to see where he's at. We got to see where Justin's at. We'll go from there.
I do want to touch on something which is kind of crazy.
Who do you want to touch?
I want to touch on the Packers.
What, Josh Jacobs?
Josh Jacobs getting arrested.
Yeah, but then he got released today with nothing, with no charges.
Did they release him, or was it further investigation?
They're still doing a so-called investigation, but they released him.
They weren't going to hold him. You know that. These players don't get held.
Yeah, but there was no charges pressed either, so
That don't mean he's innocent.
of course not. mean,
Yeah,
shit.
don't. I mean,
Hey, Ray Rice did the same thing, and then video footage came out of him beating the shit out of his girlfriend in the elevator.
I know. I
And
mean, there's something there.
of course, but in the beginning, there was a hey, we were not filing. All charges are dropped, and then randomly the hotel is like, oh, looky here, look what happened in the
Someone
elevator.
just got paid with a bag of money and dropped the charges.
Yeah.
Oops. But
Well,
hopefully that'll be a nice distraction for the Packers.
yeah, whatever. I don't give a shit. I don't care about Josh Jacobs. He didn't do shit
What
last year.
happened? Tell us. So what happened with Jacobs? What was the allegations?
Well, he got when he first got booked, he got booked for strangulation and suffocation. He got booked for um, assault, uh, assault for a what the fuck is that called? When it's
Strangulation?
no. That was the first one: strangulation, suffocation, then assault. When you're with a person, why am I drawing a blank? When you're with someone and there's a dispute, why am I? And my phone's off because it died, so now I can't look that up. Ah,
I'm trying to look it up right now.
domestic. There was a domestic. Oh, so domestic abuse. Domestic abuse. There was
Yeah.
a domestic verbal abuse. The strangulation and suffocation and
The strangulation is the wild one.
yeah, I mean he put his hands on her, so I mean that's basically what
Yeah.
he did. So
Allegedly. We don't know.
look, man, there's okay. Then why would she have called and filed for this if it didn't happen? That's the whole thing. Like she's having remorse now because she's like, "Oh, I'm going to ruin his career and I really love this guy. I shouldn't have done that." But in fact, he's a piece of shit and he fucking strangled her. And now she's only trying to save him because she doesn't want to ruin him. I mean, that could be it. I mean, I've
We
seen
don't
that.
know we don't know anything. He was going to get released regardless. They probably have some kind of you can't come within this far of this person for this long, but while the investigation is
I
pending,
bet they're together.
you
They're
know,
together. Oh, I bet you
it's
they're
hard.
together.
I don't know.
So, I mean, it's I don't know. I mean, once the investigation is through and there's more detail on it, then we can talk more about it. But right at this point, I mean, we're speculating, and at this point, like, what's the point of speculating? I don't care, and I don't, whether it happened to him or another football player. Unless it's a Bears player, then that's when we're like, oh shit. But I'm so happy we don't have that. I mean, what the last big thing was when Briggs crashed his Lamborghini and left it. I think that's the last time I.
No, the one thing was with that coach. Remember that coach that got fired a few years ago, and
Oh,
they
that's right.
swept it
Under for
under the
sex.
rug real quick. Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
that those details never came out, but
Yeah. No, I don't.
yeah,
I don't think.
the only thing
I.
I can remember is the Addison Russell thing. Remember that with the Cubs?
Oh God, yeah, that was bad.
The Addison Russell thing was kind of crazy because he was a great young player, and then all of a sudden
And he didn't
he
look
just
like you. Judging a book by its cover, like you would never have thought he was like that.
Addison Russell. No, I had no idea, and then that was it. Whatever happened happened, and he was gone.
Yeah, he was gone, and
And
then he never was the same player again.
no, he wasn't.
So,
His
and he was.
clean image was definitely gone.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, that's crazy.
But it's 10-4 still, top of the eighth. So two more innings. never been so desperate for a Cubs win.
I mean, I've been desperate for a Cubs win
I
before.
mean, I don't
Just
remember them losing 10 in a row.
oh yeah, well yeah. I forgot there was
Does
a
anyone
stat.
remember the Cubs ever losing 10 in a row? I'm sure it's happened, but with a team like this, I don't remember anything like that.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sure in the 90s when they sucked.
uh, God, I saw a
But they had
stat.
good players though.
I saw a stat today that there's maybe been like three teams in the entirety of the MLB that have won multiple 10 straight games and lost one. Lost 10 straight games. It's like they're like the Cubs are like now the number four team that's ever done that.
I know it was a weird stat. I saw that. Um,
But yeah, I mean, on to have you watched the 1920s drive video for the Bears? They
no,
talk
not
about
yet. What is it?
it basically like ChicagoBears.com. They run a series called 1920, which is the address of Hallis Hall,
Uh,
and they basically videotape like uh, important like uh, events that are going on. So like they recorded the whole draft process and draft night, and they make a like a cool ass like 25-minute long video of like the area scouts talking, Ryan talking, coach talking, and
that just
when
came out.
it just came out yesterday at 7.
Okay,
You should watch it. It was
I
good.
will.
It's a gives you an insight and like it puts you in the war room at the draft when they're talking about who's going to be there, and it was pretty funny and pretty cool that the one name that they had circled and the one name that they were just crossing their fingers on who was going to be there was Dylan, and he was. So
Thieneman.
yeah, Thieneman. So
He's gonna be solid. Definitely excited for.
the secondary. The more I think about it, and the more like I stop and I'm like, wow, the secondary is going to be pretty good.
It's gonna be a different looking defense for sure, in a good way. I think.
Yeah,
I know we're gonna have a lot more speed.
she's going to get
I
more
just
help.
don't. Hopefully, we can get to the quarterback.
Yeah,
That's my biggest concern right now is having. But you kind of see when Kyler was healthy against the Rams that um, he had more flexibility to do some more uh, erotic blitzes, and you see Brisker had a really good game. But if Gordon's not healthy, which he's been injured again recently, which sucks, it's going to change the look of the defense again.
I saw something about Muhammad playing nickel,
Oh,
and
really?
yeah, I mean it makes sense. You put your best three corners out there, right? It does. You put your best three corners, and if you got a guy that can move in and outside, uh, play outside and play inside, then you use him, right? I mean, Kyler can play inside and outside. We don't know if Muhammad can play inside or outside. We don't know if I see this is how I see it, and this is how I see it playing out. If Kyler stays injured again, is you got Jalen on one side, right? And I have a feeling like Terrell Smith is going to come back with a vengeance, and he's going to freaking beat out Tyreek for the other side.
As long
Uh,
as he's healthy, I liked him before he got hurt.
yeah, and it's going to be rough because Tyreek, from what I've heard from Al Harris and listening to like interviews, is that he's came in and he's like, matured, and he wants to be better and better at his craft. So like, if there's a way we can get him, because he's a bigger corner, right? He's not as fast, but he's a bigger corner. So if you've got a tight end lined up in the slot, you put Tyreek as on a tight end, right? But if you've
Yeah.
got a speedster, and if Kyler's out, then you run more of a dime where Kyler will still take over whoever the 4-3-4-2 guy is, but you got Tyreek in as your fourth CB against either, their tight end or another fourth, a wide receiver four. Because, they could potentially do that. But I I think it's going to be fun. The only thing that I'm just worried about is the pass rush. I mean,
Pass
we don't
rush
know.
is going to be the main thing. You can't, like, if I have to see a quarterback, like, 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds before they even get touched, and the
Hmm?
DBs have to hold the receivers for that long,
Give
it's
me a
going to
couple
drive
minutes.
me crazy.
Okay. Brush your teeth. Uh, yeah, I mean, I don't want.
How's work going with it getting hotter? You getting any AC checks this week?
We had one today, and that didn't sell.
Hmm.
It was like customer had like a really bad compressor where it was like growling. The clutch was like just making noise, and
And were they like, why is my AC not working?
yeah, basically. And I found out that the compressor was crap, and then oh, tried recommending it. Customer said I got no money, and we said okay, have a nice day.
I'm off this week, so that's why I'm asking. I'm on vacation, so I don't have to deal with the masses this week. But I will be back next week.
That's not bad. I mean, I've
Yeah.
been. I mean, I came into this week, with the Monday being off. I'm like, I gotta kill it Tuesday through Friday. So like, I've been nonstop. I was nonstop yesterday. I was sort of nonstop today. I mean, it was just, you know, the the cars that do come in that are just, why is the person here today? Like, why did they bring this today while I'm in the middle of like three other things? But it
Yeah.
all worked. It all worked out. So
Well, hopefully going into next week, it'll be busier. It's been unseasonably cool here up until the last couple days in the Chicago area, so that hasn't been helping business. But now that it's getting warmer, I think we're going to start getting busier.
yeah, I'm excited. I could finally like put my hoochie daddy shorts on. So
You've been kind of having those set to the side, waiting for your moment, huh?
hell yeah, dude. I wore some today. Everybody's like, "Wow, nice legs." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I've been hiding them all winter."
Wow. You just wish you could wear those while you were working.
I'm not those, but I do have shorts for work because I was told by our fearless upper management leader that I can wear shorts, and I said, "Okay, good
Look,
deal."
man, I don't mind you guys wearing shorts because it gets really hot in a shop. Very, very
Yeah,
hot. So I don't mind. Just as long as you guys are careful.
I mean, the only thing we got to worry about is somebody either spilling something on them or um either somebody spilling something on them or like if you're using a torch and something burns, but who else uses a torch there? It's mostly me, so
Yeah, I know. You're careful.
I try.
So when we do this video next week, I think the Cubs are going to be in winning fashion, and hopefully by this time next week, we'll see we traded for Scooble. I'm being optimistic. I'm not. I wouldn't believe it until it happened, honestly. But and then we would have to sign him long term because you don't make that trade without making sure he's secure.
Yeah, yeah,
Can
for
you
sure.
imagine him in a Cubs uniform? Man, that'd be awesome. Guy's a beast.
You'd be gay for a day.
Nah, but I
He's
would be
not
happy.
not Myles Garrett.
Not your Myles Garrett, dude.
No.
Not your Myles Garrett. But man, Cubs, if they can turn it around, I think we'll be in okay shape because we had the luxury of those winning streaks earlier in the year.
Yeah.
They just need to get their shit together now. So
no better time than now to start, right?
Yeah. So yeah, do some shorts this week. I'll try to do some, but
I'll do one tomorrow.
I
I got busy today in the morning. I thought I was going to be able to pull the tires out and then.
I get it. Business comes first. Did I lose you?
But yeah, for sure tomorrow I'll do one.
Okay.
All right.
All right, man. I know you got to cut it short tonight, but let's go Cubs. Subscribe to us if you haven't subscribed, and then invite some people if you've already subscribed and they're Cubs fans, Bears fans. Have them subscribe to us. Help us out.
Oh yeah, I mean, even if you're not even sports fans, if you guys want to come in and just chit chat, just ask questions.
It's whatever. You guys will have questions on cars. If you have questions on anything you need to know, let us know.
Life, fatherhood,
whatever you want. But
I'm here. It's just free, so you can get whatever therapy or whatever you want for free. You don't have to pay anybody. You stare at me.
Just subscribe and like us. Like
exactly.
us. But yeah, go ahead and take care of business, man. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good day at work.
And as always, fuck the Packers. Everybody have a good night.
Chi-Town Junkies. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Toodaloo.
Bye.